Hello and welcome back everyone. We're back at it again in the raft world. And in the last video, I made a mistake that I said I'll see you in Utopia instead of Tangaroa. As I said before in my last video, that was my last footage in 2024. So I played the game again, but lots of stuff are kinda missing and I'm in the middle of expanding my raft. Kinda like some resources, but at least it's looking clean. I even got a lot of animals, but the farmhouse is pretty small, but it doesn't matter. They don't have any complaints in there, not because they don't even know how to talk. And in front of me lies Tangaroa itself. For some reason the building looks like a snow globe, and you might be surprised what lies inside that globe. I docked my raft to the nearest entrance and went in the dome to take a look at the door. I was checking the perimeter before going in and prepared myself for what's inside. When I see such atmosphere like this, it just makes you think that this is gonna be the same area like the Pusagaton. I was right. Maybe they should have added a horror tag. It's a good thing it's only lasts for a while. In Tangaroa, there exist two separate areas inside the dome, the underground and the surface. The underground is basically where all basic needs are managed, like plantation, generator, and the cafeteria. It's also where the rats spawn. There's also rats on the surface, but I'll say it's much more subside compared to the underground. So I had no choice to progress further or in the basement area with rats. Just giving you many heart attacks in the dark. I really hate them rats. As I went deeper on the lower floor with rats, I've arrived at the generator and the cafeteria. Inside, I've discovered a new type of rat variant, which is twice the ugliness and thrice the uselessness. It just gives you one meat. And compared to the brown rats, they have much more HP. As for my exploration, I found a note that belongs to a familiar named Reuben, and it seems they're trying to outrun a fleet of rafts, which I think is implied to Aura. As I went further and further to the hallways, I found a quest item called the generator pods. As I keep pressing on, I stumbled upon an area called the storage room. I found more loot and another generator pod. In the top of the ladder, I discovered a generator that's missing 3 pods, and in front of it seems like a crane puzzle. Now this part of the footage is kinda bit stupid. I was searching for the last part around the basement for around 15 minutes that I did not realize that I already had the missing link. I mean, let's rewind the footage for a sec. I hate myself. Now this puzzle seemed a bit hard at first, but luckily as a person who likes puzzles, this task was easy peasy for me. It took me a few minutes to solve it, and I gained access to the next area where lies a blueprint and more notes, and I finally gained access to the surface area. Also, I thought, as the water level keeps rising, I couldn't get through the hatch, which I assume I had to go through another area, and turns out that's what the ladder is for. In there lies more loot and another note from Reuben. As the note implied, turns out that the rafters that they are running from none other than Deto and his people as well. I found a hatch that leads me to a plantation that inside had some bananas and strawberry trees. It's a win-win for me. I had to be careful because of the electrified water, and I found more notes from a different person named Johan, which it seems he's one of the people that managed the plantation. But sad to say it didn't work out well, cause the banana plants don't bear enough fruit, and it also said something about infestation, which at this point we already know what it is. Followed the tape, I went to the corridor, and there lies more bananas and strawberries, and I finally found the surface access. And near me lies another note from Reuben, and sad to say the note doesn't bear any good news from it. For the fact, a certain rafter just released the rats they bring with. Here comes the surface.
Captain Tully and the investors are still up in the tower. I say leave them there to rot.
Holy shit. This place looks awesome. Wait, what's that? Hello. Ow! How dare you zap me? They only gave me a key card? Wow. I was curious if I can open the door inside the dorm. Turns out I can. And access back to the raft is a cheat. I went back for some preparation for the next day. It's fine morning, people. I had some breakfast for the journey, and with the key card I just got, I went in the first building and went on to the fourth floor. I went inside of the apartment, and my god, this man-made safe zone is a luxury. Shame about the invaders. I mean, look at this bedroom. So comfy and clean. Anyways, back to the journey. I found a door that has been sealed with tapes and I forgot to make myself a machete, so I had to go back to my raft. Before that, however, I found a broken window that leads me to the rooftop of the building. I went back to the building and destroyed the tapes. I found a crate that's filled with some good loot, and one item that catches my eye was the titanium ore, since the only way of obtaining it is through metal detector or the trading post, and thankfully Tangaroa had a lot of titanium ores. I finished looting the first building and went on to the rest of the building. I'll just skip some of the parts because it's just me exploring through the buildings and little to no story inside of it, so I'll just highlight some of the moments inside.
The kid's name is Deto. Someone his age was able to reconstruct it.
After looting for around 3 buildings, I finally have access to the elevator and went on to the top floor, which what lies in front of me is a locked gate with a security door, and the only clue to unlock it is with this note. It didn't take long till I figured out how to get their code. So basically, these icons represent a building. I recognized one of the icons that had a number of it, so my first theory is that the numbers on the building is the code. And thanks to Notepad, I can easily just write the security code without going back and forth, although it was a bit surprising what comes after. I don't even know what just happened. Inside of it, it seems to be some sort of bunker for the rich and a new traveling mate.
Did some sailing in my youth, won a few championships. I'll be useful, wonderful. You can count on me.
When there's nothing left to loot anymore, I went back to the raft and set my journey to Varuna Point. Anywho, that's it for today's adventure. I have an announcement to make. I won't be making any videos on Christmas because I'm on a holiday. It's almost that time of the year, man. And I kinda have one more video in progress right now, so I'm planning to upload it before Christmas. I maybe start to post videos again after Christmas. So I guess I'll see you in a few days. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.